What's up, guys? Alright, so I'm gonna do on this is an add-on to my YouTube channel. Rather than just posting about me working out or anything like that, I'm going to try my best, not fully guaranteed. Sorry, had to adjust myself a little bit. Not fully guaranteed. This is a part of my series of my YouTube channel that I will be just vlogging, speaking about my life events, speaking about the things that I endure in life, what made me get into fitness and stuff like that. So in this specific series, I'm just introduction, speaking about myself a little bit and the shenanigans. As I introduced myself in the beginning of this YouTube channel, I don't mind repeating myself. My name is Temptress Brown. I am now 33. Ouch. I'm 33 years old, born and raised in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Do I have any children? Before anybody asks me that question, no, I do not have any children. However, I am the youngest of my mother's children, my late mother's children. I'm the youngest of my mother and my father's child. Technically, I am my mother and my father's only biological child because my parents had other children before having me. But when it comes down to me, I'm technically their only. But my parents never treated me any different. Neither my father treated my mother children any different. What I do for a living, I'm a entrepreneur. I actually have my own t-shirt business, which I don't mind putting that in the description of this video. So if y'all ever wanted some funny t-shirts, y'all could purchase funny t-shirts. I do holiday shirts and stuff like that. I am a person who try to make money in a legit legal way. Technically I'm disabled, as you can see. I'm legally half blind, but I'm also mentally disabled. I suffer with a lot of different mental health issues. I had PTSD, anxiety, borderline split personality disorder, depression, and stuff like that. I'm also a gamer. It's not just I treat me being a gamer as a hobby. I actually try to pursue it as a career choice. But my mother always said, never put all your eggs in one basket. So I'm doing multiple things and stuff like that. As for right now, until whatever happens, I'm also a TikToker who advertise products for stores or companies. So I am a product tester as well. I am also a podcaster. I could put that in the description as well. Y'all could. I haven't posted any new episodes on my podcast in the last 6 months, almost to a year. Because I also am looking for people who is interested in having a decent conversation rather than me talking to myself on my podcast. But I am a podcaster. I'm now just getting into modeling. I have a photo shoot coming up in the next couple of weeks, May 11th. So if y'all watching this before or after, like I said, in my workout video beforehand, I will be trying to post pictures of my photo shoot, maybe behind the scenes and stuff like that. I'm currently trying to better myself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Now, here's the punchline, the hard part question. Why am I into fitness so much? As you could probably see, I am a big girl. At one point, I was weighing almost 360 pounds, between 350, 360. My health was at jeopardy, especially since my mother had passed. My mother was a large woman, plus size woman. And for the longest time, my mother was concerned about my health rather than her own. And so, my mother passed away because of her health. Her heart cannot handle her weight. Even though my mother did lose weight, she didn't lose enough weight to be out what I call the danger zone. My mother's last weigh-in was about 450 400 pounds. The most my mother ever weighed was about 700 pounds. And just also a little fun fact, if y'all look up my name, yes, I was on American Idol. Season 7, auditioning to try to save my mother's life. And I will say, if I would have done anything differently, nope. I would did pretty much everything exactly the same when I did back then. Only difference is I wish I would have picked a better song, but you know, it is what's going to be. Things happen, right? And things happen for a reason. Overall, I'm happy with the results that I selected. And it was going to be at the end of the day. So, yes, I was on American Idol. Can I sing? Yes. Just don't get me to sing right now. But with me right now, my health is my wealth. I am dealing with a generation curse. And what I mean by a generation curse, the women in my family was overly overweight. My mother being the heaviest out of everybody in the family. Second runner up was my grandmother, my aunt, my sister, and then myself. Now my sister, she lost her weight, blessed be to her, but she passed away in her sleep. It could have been multiple reasons why my sister passed away, but I'm not going to talk about that. But the women in my family was mostly obese. You always have that one. You also always heard the terminology that you always got a big mama in the family. Well, we had multiple big mamas, especially my mama. But overall, my mother was worried about my health. And my health wasn't as great, but it was doable. At times I still suffer with high blood pressure. That's due to stress and my emotions and pain that I got injured during the years, especially when I was younger. I used to do some real crazy shit to myself, but some of it was could have been prevented. Some of it couldn't. I was in multiple car accidents. No, I was not the driver. I was always a passenger. But that's another conversation for another day. The other thing is, my family also suffer with a blood disorder, especially my mom's side of the family. Some of my mom's side of the family. Let me actually do verification on that. My mom, I don't know about my grandmother so much, but my mom, we suffer with a blood disorder called G6PD. If you don't know what that is, give me a second. I'll pull it up in a minute. Hold on. Alright, so we're gonna go on the great Google. Oops. G6PD. Now, I'm going to zoom in on this. G6PD deficiency is when the body is missing or does not have enough enzyme called G6PD glucose. Yeah, I'm not saying all that fancy shit. So this is what G6PD is. You could actually look more depth with this. Zoom out a little bit, but yeah, this is what G6PD is. And because of G6PD, there are certain things I'm also allergic to. In my case, there's certain things I can't have and stuff like that. Like if we go over here and we're gonna look downward there, it shows that certain things I can't pronounce it, forgive me. Stress, Favipiravir, aspirin, and other drugs, I can't have that. Symptoms are triggered when including fever, dark urine, abdominal and back pain. So I see, this is, these are the type of things I actually go through as a person who suffers with G6PD. These are the symptoms, pain, stuff like that. Now, good thing is I have not experienced these here: dark urine, yellow skin, or dark or yellow eyes. Thank goodness. But I have dealt with, dominant pain, back pain, and stuff like that. Now, can it be treated? Not really. So that's what I go through. And there's no, of course, just like anything else, it's not curable. So that's why one of the biggest things with me currently, that's why I'm so animate with my health currently, because one of the biggest things with me right now, in spite of what I go through with my own health, I want to encourage others as much as I can. And so, even though I may not able to eat the fish and seafood, shellfish and beans and stuff like that, and I'm pretty much stuck on eating, red meat, I want to encourage others with their health issues and their journey and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna make this any longer than it should be. I I just want to do an introduction. I want to start doing vlogging overall. Now, there may be times that I cannot do recordings because of where I'm at. But I would try my best to. And, you know, overall, just get y'all to see my everyday life. I said lives. My everyday life to a certain point. Oh, another thing about me is I also suffer with ADHD. So I'm also have a speech impediment problem. Now, I may not sound like I do, but you just heard me slip up not saying a proper word correctly. There may be times in my videos that I may have to pause and redirect wording or try to properly pronounce certain words, but overall, I want y'all to see who I am. And I want to encourage others who are in the shadows. You do not have to be afraid anymore. In spite of what life throws at you, you keep fighting. You keep pushing. Don't give up. And that's my message for everyone today. I love you all. Check y'all out in the next one.